A high school student and parents are suing the Poway Unified School District over allegations of harassment and intimidation from the superintendent.
Our Alani Latang has a copy of the newly filed lawsuit and some more details this hour. She joins us live from Poway with the details. Alani.
Andrew, Kasha, some pretty eye-opening evidence, discovery, I should say, that's being shown in this lawsuit. So the lawsuit alleges that the superintendent, Marian Phelps, allegedly deprived some of the high school students, Del Norte High School softball players, of their First Amendment rights. The lawsuit alleges that Phelps harassed, intimidated, and violated education laws when she personally texted students. So in that lawsuit, a Del Norte High School softball player alleges that she threatened her and other teammates following a softball banquet in May. Now, we spoke with the attorney who's the lead attorney on this suit, and he said he first tried to get accountability through an administrative claim, but says the school board denied those claims, leaving him no other choice but to head to the court. Now, the student is going to be known as Jane Doe because of her age, and she alleges that Phelps said that her teammates did not cheer loud enough for her daughter when she received the Most Valuable Player Award. That's despite the lawyer showing us video of the teammates cheering for the daughter. We can't show you that now because we don't have permission from the original owner, but we did see that. And the lawsuit also included screenshots of text messages that Phelps sent to players after 11 p.m. on the night of the banquet, and then asking them if they're free to talk on the phone. We have screenshots of that phone call as well that lasted more than 30 minutes. And the lawsuit also alleges that one of the students, the players, tried to apologize to the superintendent, saying that they were excited for the daughter and would apologize to the daughter if they need to. Phelps responded by saying that the student changed their story and adding it is what it is, and we will follow up on our end from an administration standpoint. Now, the lawsuit also alleges that Phelps had ordered an investigation into allegations that softball players bullied her daughter. And then in August, July, the school concluded that this Jane Doe, the plaintiff, may have borderline bullied Phelps's daughter and then pressured her into signing a document acknowledging those findings. Now, the lawyer says they had to do some negotiations with the school to sort of sign the form under protest and explanation to allow her back into school. But we asked the lawyer if he's calling for the superintendent's resignation, and here's what he had to say.
It's pretty simple, I think, what went on, and I don't know why the district is not self-corrected. I don't know why the Board of Trustees did not terminate her.
Now, the lawsuit alleges that Phelps did not get permission from parents to have the student's cell phone number or to call or text them. We asked the Poway district if they're willing to give us a comment today, and they said they can't comment on pending litigation. But when we spoke to the superintendent about 2 weeks ago, we asked her about these allegations, and she said she never threatened any students. We also reached out to the lawyer for the district, and they have not gotten back with us yet. Reporting live in Poway, I'm Alani Latang, Fox 5 News.